We're going to head it out to the Ozark Empire Fair, where it's Snyder and Nider time. Semper Fi here, Semper Fun there, right, guys?
Hey, thank you, Jerry. Yeah, we're having a good time. This is actually, easy here. It's quiet now, but this is like the last-minute preparations before the mad dash to the fair tomorrow when it kicks off. And, I was thinking, the fair really comes to life at night with all of the bright, flashing lights on the vendors, the sounds of the people screaming on the carnival rides, and, of course, you have all kinds of food on a stick, ready, easy to eat. But, back in the 1800s, none of this was here. It was all wide open space. Hard to imagine.
Yeah, and a lot of people probably seen pictures of wide open spaces. One of them's in the July picture of the month there from the Missouri Conservation Calendar there. This is all part of the Great Plains, and I think it's safe to say it's not as great as it once was back in the 1800s, but great pieces are still found around the Ozarks today.
There's so many people who live so close but have never seen this vista. To me, it's one of the most striking things that one can see in Missouri.
The Coyne Prairie in western Dade County, set apart and preserved from development for more than a century by a Civil War soldier and his family.
In the morning is the best time of day, especially when it's in full bloom in the summer.
Ecologists call Patrick Henry Coyne's 80-acre plot one of the showiest parcels of prairie land in Missouri. Prairies once covered 1/3 of the state. Nearly 13 million acres in all.
Smell that smell? Doesn't that just strike you as being out in Missouri? Yeah, so it's that mint, actually.
This is part of the remaining 1% of tall grass prairies in the region. Rich topsoil and few trees made it prime target for agriculture, like you see across the road there, and eventually turned this region into the breadbasket of the nation. Now, the Missouri Prairie Foundation is working hard to return these plots to nature.
The land has become a refuge for flora and fauna that can be hard to find elsewhere.
Missouri, historically, is a prairie biome. It's more important, really, than for education in Missouri than, say, native tropical rainforest. And prairie, for instance, it has more plants and more diversity and sequesters more carbon, which is what eventually leads to oil, than even tropical rainforests.
And this grassland is home to as many as 350 plant species and rare Missouri birds, like Henslow's sparrow.
Its only habitat is this prairie, and of course there's a whole biological story of plants and bird life that relate only to prairie grasses.
And the endangered prairie chicken, which was estimated to become extinct in 2007. But perhaps most visible on any native grassland are the summer wildflowers.
Some people call it gay feather, because it looks like an Indian feather, and it's in prime bloom this month. Next month will be something else here in prime bloom.
Coyne Prairie may have been saved only by a few too many fieldstones in the late 1800s. Now, through conservation-minded donors, the Missouri Prairie Foundation purchased and saved these grassy acres for all to see.
It sells at agricultural prices, but it's worth a lot more than that to us.